Financial District here in Canada's largest city. We're coming to you from Toronto. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. MP out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. And for Toronto, Dot Siakam. He's out there with Montrezl Harrell. Bridges out there with Fred VanVleet. And Shelton in at the point. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Siakam misses. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Well, they were obviously the superior team a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 5 points so far.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
And there's the drive. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's VanVleet.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Here's Middleton. He can't get that one, so the Raptors will take it the other way. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Shelton. A three-pointer off the mark. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. A nice shot by MP.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's VanVleet. Rebounded by the Bucks. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
VanVleet passes to Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto.
And Chris Middleton, the longtime Buck. He's been with the team through it all.
And where I give Chris Middleton the most credit, GA, is the fact that after he signed that long-term big money deal and did not have a great season, it did not deter him from getting to this level because he knew he was worth it and he knew he had the talent. So Chris Middleton deserves what he's gotten in the last couple seasons, especially the way he's played in the postseason.
And along with production, this team really thrives on VanVleet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him. One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Here's VanVleet. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Pass to Whiteside. Middleton on the wing. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Here's DiVincenzo. The putback, and Whiteside stays right with it.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Shelton passes to VanVleet. The 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Shelton. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
MP looking around. Down low. Takes it down to Middleton. No good on the 3. Raptors trail by 10. Pass to Harrell. Here's Shelton. No good on the triple. On offense, here the Bucks. They're on a 17-7 run. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Van Vliet passes to Shelton. He's looking for Harrell and finds him.
Harrell in ideal position and then rises back up and then able to jam it down.
MP against Harrell. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That one doesn't go. Good D by Siakam. Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. DiVincenzo against Van Vliet. And stolen by Whiteside. DiVincenzo with it. MP right side. To the inside. Kicks it down to Middleton. And he's good on the 3-ball. Middleton's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And there's the pass to Shelton. Back to Van Vliet. To the middle. And the layup is good. He's got 6.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam passes to Shelton, and he trims the lead to single digits.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Whiteside. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Van Vliet outside. Shoots the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Here's MP. Steps back and trains the jump shot. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Van Vliet against DiVincenzo. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Back to DiVincenzo. Goes back up. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Van Vliet against Giannis. Siakam for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP against Siakam. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can. And just getting on the same page takes some time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Harrell. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. Barnes, he's checked in for Bridges. And Trent subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And then for Milwaukee, Hollins checked in. And it's Holiday in for Dante DiVincenzo. To the paint. A dunk by Achua.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
Thank you.
And Holland gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes it to Shelton. The shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
MP way outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He can't miss.
And so here's Toronto. They trail by 16. Shelton passes to Barnes. 13 feet away. Good defense by MP.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
It's deflected. Pass to Trent. And that one's drained from the low block. And so MP will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 14. Antetokounmpo pitch to Howard. MP outside. Giannis dunks it down.
Textbook pick and roll from MP, shifting the defense so he can set up a ready shooter.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Now Trent. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Atlanta. Drives to the hoop, and he dunks it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Holland, no good. Raptors trail by 14. Tipped away. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Achua. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee.
Second team foul. Bucks substitution. Thanasis Antetokounmpo.
There's a minute left to play here in the first. Here's Anunoby. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the pass to Shelton. Over MP. And the rejection by Giannis. MP dishes to Antetokounmpo. Takes the 13-footer, and it's good for two. Giannis has got 8 points.
I'd like to see how confident and effective Antetokounmpo could be from there. He's got some room to shoot it. He really does need to fire away.
Shelton. And the rejection by Giannis. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
MP.
20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Barnes. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. From deep. No good on that one. MB getting it done for the Bucks. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we'll be back with you shortly. And the hard-charging play from MP not going unnoticed. The Greek freak among those who have come away impressed.
He brings energy, on the table. He helps teammates to get better. He play defense. All the team.
Now for the Raptors. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Pascal Siakam comes in for OG Anunoby. Bridges, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Trent. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with MP. And it's Whiteside in at the center. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the 76ers was outstanding. He finished with 52 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Siakam outside. Passes it to Bridges. Pass to Harrell. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third.
They get Hassan Whiteside.
There's no doubt that the way that Montrezl Harrell approaches the game, he is the heartbeat of a lot of the minutes that he's on the floor for any club.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Harrell.
And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Z-Bo was undersized on paper but was strong as an ox and found angles to finish.
And both free throws good for Harrell. And like the great Z-Bo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Greg, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
VanVleet against DiVincenzo. Rebound, Milwaukee. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
MP passes to Whiteside.
At 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Raptors. A 12-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. MP passes to Middleton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Launches it. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. Toronto shooting 40% from the field. Bridges left side. And here is Siakam. 23 points his last outing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the Bucks making a change here. Hollins checked in. Siakam hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
MP outside. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game. Middleton the pass to MP. The fader. He can't get it to go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Here's Shelton, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Giannis. That one misses. Good D by Siakam. Pass to Shelton. Kicks to Bridges. Raptors moving the ball around. Harrell trying to free himself up.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Holland. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Now the pass to Van Vliet. Poke loose. They double-team Van Vliet. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Shelton. No good with the triple. Got it off in time. That shot, no good. And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at MP in this one. he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
We've got Montrezl Harrell. Mikal Bridges out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Shelton in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
VanVleet looking around. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Got a piece of it. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Bridges outside. He takes it in, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Middleton finds Giannis. Right side trying to break free. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Middleton.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Bridges outside. A baseline J and another basket for Toronto.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
MP, that's for 2. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Shelton. Misses the 3.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
There's the lob, and Kumbo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Raptors trail by 9. Shelton, covered by MP. Here's VanVleet. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. He lobs it up, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
They like to use Giannis in the pick-and-roll situations. He's getting better at understanding how to set the screens. But a rolling target, boy, he's a good one.
And the Raptors call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Inside, it's Solomon Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. MP with the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it's great to see Horford looking determined to get himself to the line.
First team foul.
And Al Horford, a veteran big man. He's been doing it as long as anyone in the NBA.
And a seamless transition, GA, to where he is in his career, this self-awareness of moving team to team, but bringing both your competitiveness and your culture along with you. That's the reason Al Horford continues to put on an NBA jersey.
And that one falls for Horford.
And being a second-generation NBA talent, Horford knows how to stay successful in this league. You see how he's evolved his game to keep up with the times.
Both shots good from the stripe. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here he goes. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now, here's MP. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 5. And Middleton kicks to MP. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Raptors trail by 11. And the foul called on MP. It's his third foul of the game. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion, and you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby passes to Shelton.
Showing all the ways he could impact the game. MP with smothering defense that time.
Shakes him. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Bridges outside. Trent with it. He's got 7. Toronto working the ball around now. Shoots a fader. He can't hit that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo comes in for Al Horford. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. Free throw good, MP.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
Anunoby passes to Shelton. Drops in the layup for two. He's got 20.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Into the lane. And that one's good from Connaughton.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Knocked loose and stolen by MP. Drops in the breakaway layup. MP's got 27.
And this is why you must be careful when MP is lurking, more than capable of snatching the ball.
Shelton passes to Trent. Over MP. Nails the wide open jump shot. Trent's got 9 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
MP outside. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Gary Trent.
One shot.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Shelton, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Down low, second chance shot, and the layup is good.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Giannis, and stolen by Achua. Here's Shelton. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And the Bucks making a change here. Hollins checked in. Here's Achua. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Holiday. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. On the wing, Barnes. Holland with the rebound. Holland's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Raptors trail by 21. Now VanVleet. He's got 8. Barnes finds VanVleet. And here is Achua. Back to Barnes. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
That's good from Barnes. Bucks leading by 18. And here's MP for 3. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 12 points here in the second half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Shelton passes to Achua. Raptors moving the ball around. Passes to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Van Vliet. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. It'll be his second foul of the game. Bailey is just...
Bucks substitution.
Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's MP. And it's Holland in at the power forward position. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Van Vliet. Here's the dish to Harrell.
When you have a big man like Whiteside putting his hand up, it's always going to make your shot that much more difficult.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And the foul called on MP. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Barnes outside. The 11-footer.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
NP passes to Holland. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Barnes against Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
A jump hook. That misses off the backboard. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Van Vliet. Looking to get it going. Rebounded by the Bucks. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. MP outside. And they recover it. Second shot opportunity. And Holland gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. And a deep 3 from MP. Rebound by the Raptors. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Bucks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Count it.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
Birch kicks to Flynn. Driving the lane. Good work defensively by Horford.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
MP outside. 6 to shoot. Horford trying to free himself up. And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 39.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The pass to Siakam. Over onto Kumbo. And Horford pulls it down.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And here's MP for three. That shot is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to MP. Bucks passing it around. The three ball. Birch grabs the board. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Right side, Flynn. Softly drops in the floater. Flynn's got his first bucket of the night.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
MP from deep three-point land. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
To the paint. Here's Birch. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
MP outside. Puts up a three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
MP against Flynn. To the inside. Little turnaround. The shot by Birch, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And the shot goes in.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverley trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Right wing. Here's Flynn. Tries again. He lays it in. Flynn's got 4 points this quarter.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
MP against Flynn. Fader on the way. Misses off the right iron.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Offensive rebound. Birch. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
And both free throws good for Birch. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Shot from the wing. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game. MP.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Throws it up high. The dunk by Achua.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
Malachi Flynn with the assist.
MP right side. And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate Tim Duncan get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
And the Raptors making a change here. Mikhailuk is checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Grayson Allen's checked in for Patrick Beverley. MP against Flynn. Not going to go that time. Good defense by MP. Here's Allen. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Feeds it to Flynn. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Steps back and fires. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And defense tries to shut MP out, but he's got the touch to strike from mid-range.
Achua, the pass to Flynn. There's the drive. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Here's MP. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Flynn against MP. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint. You know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
At the line for your Raptors, Malachi Flynn. At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Flynn. And both free throws good from Flynn. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. The three from MP. It's hauled in by Achua. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
For MP.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Mykhailiuk can't get it to go. And Joe Allen will bring it up for Milwaukee. MP outside. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. From the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Outside Flynn.
Bucks foul. And P. That's his 5th personal foul. 4-team foul. At the line.
And the first one goes.
Ken Birch. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Birch. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Mykhailiuk. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Craig Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Angel like mine, no mine, heaven sent. And this the best it gets. And I went 2296. Just know what it is, man. Long time coming. But